And welcome back once again to Ironman Darts. I'm Ironman Dave on GRAN Board. So if you want to throw a bit, do a medley, cricket, or O1, give me a challenge and we'll throw a little bit. So I'm getting really into the science of darts, and not just, you know, the mechanics of throwing, which I really am into, but it's also number crunching, statistics. And the statistics I want to go through today, which I think should help you, it's been helping me, is a repeatable routine. What are you doing that you can do over and over again and be successful at it? Now, I thought about this last night when I was, going off to sleep, thinking this would be a great idea for a video, hopefully, and something I want to work on myself is, how do you find the same routine when you are maybe in a group of a trio or a doubles, and there's maybe a lag between wanting to throw, or you have to wait a little bit longer than usual? How do you get into your routine that's something you are familiar with and comfortable with? What I mean by this is, let's say you throw your 3 darts, you go and step back, your competitor throws, and then your partner throws. Now it's your turn. During this process, it's been maybe, I don't know, let's just say 90 seconds. Well, usually if you're practicing, you can practice in a matter of 10 seconds for a throw, step back up, 15 seconds later, you're back at the line. So your routine, your throwing mechanism and speed is consistent because you are in control. But you're not in control in tournament play or in league play, or if you're waiting around for somebody online because their camera is lagging or whatever it may be. So at what point can you start your routine in a way that's going to be consistent every time? So today I did something that I thought, this is what I could do in my upcoming regionals event, is simulate my starting. So let's say, for example, you shoot baskets. When you go to the free throw line, you have a routine probably. For me, I know I do this on purpose. 3 bounces, spin the ball, pause, relax your shoulders, and shoot. Every single time, regardless of where I am in practice or whatever it may be, or in a game. So today I thought, how about I start where I'm gonna start, but I start and do the same stepping into the routine that I would do every time. So I'm gonna stand. How many steps will I take before I get to the line? And can I do that every time? So I'm not taking 5 steps to the line and then throwing, and then I'm taking 3 steps to the line and throwing, or I'm just taking 1 step to the line and throwing. What can I do that's consistent every time regardless of the situation? So in this case, I started doing a 2-step approach to the line, and then raising the same way every time and trying to throw at the same speed every time. I think if you can master this, you can master your own dart experience. So no matter what scenario you're in, you can repeat your process and be confident knowing that you have been there and it's familiar. And a lot of this is mindset. If you are confident in what you're doing, you'll throw better because you are familiar with the environment. It's like going to the playoffs or being in a high pressured situation. If you've done it once, the second time will be easier. The third time will be even easier. By the time it comes around 10th time, you've been there, this is no big deal. It's like breathing. So we want to eliminate that gap of being uncomfortable and being super comfortable. So how can we do that? Today I did that. So I'm gonna walk you through and do some editing to show you what that routine looks like. And I'm trying to figure out myself, how consistent am I in my approach and step up before I throw, and how long does it take me to throw every time? Sorry for this long-winded explanation or introduction, but it's very important to me, and I think these kind of steps can help you become a better player and be more consistent in your dart throwing process. Let's begin. So this example is just doing a bowl game, how long it takes me to hit 30 bowls. So what I'm trying to figure out is, what is the process? And I figured out, for me, it's a 2-step process, literally. Left heel, right foot plant, set, throwback, fire. And I step into the line with my left heel, right foot goes on the line, the Aki. I get my hand set, and then I throw my 3 darts. Now, in one more clip after this, and these are all 4 different shots. It looks like it's the same shot over and over again, which it is, but I'm trying to follow the same routine. So now I'm gonna do 4 shots in a quadrant here, and you'll see what it looks like. These are 4 different shots. So left heel, right foot planted, set, throw. And you can see it's not exactly synced because my timing is not perfect, although it can't really be perfect. So one more time here. These are shots 5, 6, 7, and 8. So it's pretty close, but not as tightly as I would like. Sometimes I rushed it, sometimes a little bit slower. And now I'll just go one by one. Now you can see here, left foot, right foot, set, throw back and fire. Set, throw back and fire. Set, throw back and fire. I'm working on my follow through. So look, left heel, right foot planted, set, fire. And this is the routine that I'm trying to work on. Can I repeat this in competition? If it takes me between, 2 minutes between throws, 30 seconds between throws based on the competition or the type of event we're doing, can I start this sequence the same every time? Where I get set, take a deep breath, left heel, right foot, set, throw. Left heel, right foot, set, and throw. Now I did the math on this and I recorded, it took me for a while to do this, recorded from the time my left heel hit the ground to my right foot being planted to the set. From the left heel touching to my set, it took 3 to 3.5 seconds. And then my pullback from once I got set to pulling back and releasing was a half second. A half second. And then between releases was 2.5 seconds. 2.5 seconds between throws. So overall, between 9 and no more than 10 seconds. So right there to right there and to the set was 3.5 seconds. The pullback takes a half second. And between throws, between releases, it was 2.5 seconds very consistently. And no longer did it take more than 10 seconds from the time my left heel hit the ground from the time I released the dart. So those are my results today from this little experiment. And I think it's valuable to see and do these kind of things to recognize what you are doing consistently or inconsistently. And if you feel yourself being rushed, then slow down, or if you're going too slow, get back to what you do on a regular basis. So find something that's repeatable. And for my case, it was take a deep breath, hold my darts, left heel. So I'm just taking 2 steps, left heel, right foot to the line, putting my dart up to set, throw, throw, throw evenly. Now, in this case, I was just doing the bowl, so I wasn't thinking or doing any math like cricket. I wasn't looking for an out. So in that case, for me, I would expect my time to be a little bit slower. It could be as long as 11 seconds, possibly 12 at the most, from the time I start my process. So how long would it take for you to consistently throw all 3 darts, even in an 0-1 out situation? You're doing the math. Are you taking 2 steps? Are you standing there immediately and just standing and then bring your darts up? Are you looking at the board? For me, I'm looking down, walking up, setting, and throwing calmly, relaxed, the same way every time. Of course, it's going to change when you're doing cricket or 0-1 on the outs. But at least these are some data points that I can think of and keep track of for the future, that I know going into it, it's going to take me 10 seconds, 10 to 11 seconds at most for the throw process, which seems so fast when you think about the importance of a game. That the game's on the line, you're going up there, you have to hit 3 bowls. It'll be over in 10 seconds. Don't pressure yourself. Don't think. Know going in what you're about to do and trust the process. Don't rush the process. Trust the process. And that's mine. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. And I hope you found this helpful, or at least something to think about when you get up to the line and throw your darts. Until next time, I'm Dave. Adios.
Right?